Hi guys, today I'm going to show you about this temple ordinance section on family search and about how to print family names or share family names or unreserved family names. It's gonna pretty much go through the whole gist. I will mark down below of what time frames it is for how to print and what time frames it is marked for how to share and how to unreserve. So if you go down in the description, it should have those time markers. Okay, let's start. So on Family Search, I hit Temple and it brought up all these names I have reserved. Yes, I know I have 752 ordinances I have reserved. And I know I cannot personally get through all of them because A, I'm a female, and B, because that's a crap load of names. I do have a limited temple recommend, which only allows my husband and I to do baptisms and confirmations. But I save them so that we can do baptism and confirmation, but I can also send these names to people in my ward or family to do this work, because I have a lot of people who are willing to help me and can do this work for me. I do have a problem though. I do have an addiction, and I am trying to slow down and not to reserve so many. You can also organize right here to ones that are not printed. Of course, the list didn't change that much because all these ones right here do need to be printed. Once again, you can hit printed and the list's not going to change for me because I have printed all these baptisms. You can click share and it will show you all the ones I have shared with other people or the temple. So there's that. And opportunities, which I don't have any because I reserved all of them. Okay. If you don't remember, legions are right here so you can remember what all the symbols mean. You can organize the names by name, birth, sex, ID number. You can also organize them by sealings. So these ones all need sealings to parents or spouse, and these ones don't. Oh, that's sad. You can organize by baptism, confirmation, initiatories, all that fun jazz. Or you can organize these names by dates you reserved them or dates they've been modified. I love to do it by dates by reserved because, as you can see up here on this beautiful blue bar, that you are that once you reserved a name or ordinance, you have exactly 2 years to complete it. If you don't complete it in the 2 years, they will release it out to the public so that somebody else can do it. Because there are some people who cannot find, okay, there's a lot of you who cannot find as many names as I can. And are like, please release them so I can do my family work. Yeah, I mean, and selfish. Yeah, I should probably release some of these. And you guys would love to do the work. So when the 2-year mark comes up, I will try to not reserve them again. I am trying to work on that problem. So, how to print. I'm going to hurry and do baptism. So, you can go through it and mark whatever names you want to print, share, unreserve, whatever the case may be. You can only mark up to 45 names at a time. You can only print 45 names or share or unreserve 45 names at a time. So I just randomly chose these first 10 and we can do print. Yes, I'm going to reprint these, but I will actually not reprint. I'm just going to go through the motions. So the first one right here, you just click print, and the first one right here is print family ordinance cards. This is a new amazing feature. You can print temple cards at home, people. So that's what that means. I'm gonna unclick here because I've only ever printed baptism and confirmation. But if I want people to do more, I could be like, hey, do initiatories and baptism and confirmation. But in this case, I'm just gonna do baptism and confirmation and uncheck the rest of the boxes. I'm gonna continue. Oh, and by the way, that's the list name. Here is the little how-to thing of how to print temple cards at home. When you print temple cards at home, no, you do not need the pink or blue paper. you can actually print these on just white paper. It's really super cool and awesome. So it says print on white paper, and cutout cards should be these dimensions. And yeah, whenever possible, make sure the endowment is done before ceilings. Okay, good to know. And then it's also giving me a warning right here saying I've already printed these cards. You may or may not get this warning. If you have printed the cards, they say please destroy the other cards or get rid of them. I lost one of mine once before. It was a sad, sad, tragic day. So you click continue, and it's going to pull up this PDF file, this internet PDF file, that you can print or save. Whoa, what was that over there? You can print or save. I actually save them and print them, just so that I have a copy of my own when I share them with family members and friends. I just have a copy of my own just in case the cards do get lost. So this is what they look like. Once again, it has the instructions on how to do this. If you can't print, here is the ID number that you would need to take to the temple to type the ID number so they can print off these names for you. But this is what they look like. Males have this line, this black line, and females, let's scroll down. Where's my females? There they are. The females are white. So that's how they can tell the difference between boy and girl. Really good information to know, because I know you're all dying to know. And then when you can't do certain areas, they're grayed out as tradition, I guess. I don't know. I've never printed off cards really before till this moment. Well, not this moment, but this past year or two. So, yeah, that's what they look like. Okay, I closed the tab, and this is what it looks like. It's just saying, hey, did it pop up? If not, click retry. No, let us know what happened. Or, yes, the print thing did pop up, the little print PDF file. So that's how to print cards if you want to print cards at home. I'm going through a list of names, and I'm just going to go print a 4. 4 is short for Family Ordinance Request, in case you guys wanted to know. So once again, I'm just going to do baptism confirmations because that's what is already printed, and I'm going to click continue. So now it's just going to tell me that a PDF file is going to open up on a new tab, and warning, please destroy all the cards that I've already printed before, even though I won't. So this is what a Family Ordinance Request looks like. If you can't print this, once again, just save this ID number and bring it to the temple. I save this for when I'm doing a mass majority of names. Generally, when I'm sending names to my grandma, I'll be like, here, Grandma, here's all this ceiling work that needs to be done. And it's like thousands. Actually, it's not thousands. It's just a lot of names. That's when I generally save these ones for, or yeah. So they're just a different thing. You just take this into the temple and you'd go to the front desk and you're like, hey, I have names that need to be printed, and they'll send you to the right location. They'll scan this and print out these cards for you, or they'll take the paper with them and print the names out and then hand them back to you. So it's just a different way of printing off names and cards. I think it's the traditional way. I don't know. But this is what this looks like. It's just an overview of what names you have and what will be printed. So I'm going to close. It's going to say, hey, did the PDF file pull up? Yes, no, retry. Yes, it happened. So I've scrolled down here, and I'm just going to click on this random name. I should probably click on a bunch more. And I'm going to click share up here and share with the temple. This will make the name unshare with the temple. What? I did not know you could do that. Oh my gosh. I'm so trying that. That's horrible for me to say that. Okay. So we're going to click on this name. We clicked on this name, and we're going to click share with temple. And it's going to be like, hey, what ordinances do you want to share with the temple? And I'll say, oh, right now, just the sealing to parents. And click share. And it should share with the temple. So now if I go to my shared names, The Martinez, yep, right here, has been shared with the temple. I think I can also go like this and go click unshare with the temple. Oh my gosh. Unshare with the temple. And I think it's the same process. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I've never done that before. Holy crap. I think this is horrible that I'm gonna say this. I don't know how this is for other states or other parts of the world, but when I share with the temple, it takes a long time for the temple to get through. These names, as you can tell right now, they're February's when I reserved them. I can tell you, I actually sent them right away because I didn't think I would have any family members or friends. So after I reserved them, I sent them immediately to the temple. Today's date is July 20th, 2017. It has been a year and I guess a couple of months since I shared with the temple, and the names are not even printed. Because remember, printed is brown. Yeah. The temple queue is, I'm assuming, astronomically huge. So I personally do not share with the temple after this experience. I personally have stopped sharing with the temple and have begged neighbors, family members, friends, anybody who is Mormon and can do the work. I have begged them to do the work because it gets done faster and I like it that way. Which is also probably why the queue is so big and huge. Oh man. So now I'm kind of torn because now you've got to be torn between should I do the temple's name and help all these people who don't have the opportunity to find loved ones and friends to do the temple work and have to share with the temple, or should I help my neighbors find names? It's kind of a torn now, aren't you? You're torn. So that's my sad, tragic little story for you all. To share with somebody, I'm going to click on this name and go share for family and friends. And this is what it looks like. I will actually show this at a different date, place, and time in this video. Or I can click on the name and click unreserve. I'm not going to do it. And it will immediately unreserve the name. Now I'm going to show you the other way on how to print, share, or unreserve a name. Because you don't have to technically go into this list to do that. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone to this person's personal page and I've then gone to ordinances. And this is where I have their ordinance stuff for, and I've saved them all. You can go right here and just click print and print in ordinance cards or 4, like I showed you guys earlier, and it's the same process. Or I can click share and do share with temple or share with family members and friends. This is where I'm going to show you what this looks like. So you're in here. I'm going to put in my information, my name, the recipient's name, and their email address, and a short message. Okay, and then put send. This will go immediately to the person's email, and they have up to 2 weeks to accept the email. I don't know what that looks like. I've never had anybody send me anything, so. And then you click done, and that's how you share it. Back to this name. Sorry, I had to do another name because I knew I had to share it with somebody. So you probably noticed the background changed. Or I can click unreserve and the name has been unreserved. This is maybe the case with the other name that I just did. So, yeah. How your temple list looks, how that all works out, and how you can print, share, or unreserve family members' names. If you have any questions, like always, please comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Or you can also list down below ideas for me to do videos, because you know I'm only limited to so much. But thank you all for watching. Please all have a beautiful, wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.